Hey, I'm Courtney.
I'm Zia.
You're watching Vie TV.
What's up? It's Brittany for Vie TV, and we're sitting here with the Dandy Warhols. What's happening, guys?
Snacking.
What a healthy dinner you guys got there.
No, there's no brand names.
So how has it been playing shows lately? How's it been going?
It's great. It's been super fun. We're having a hell of a good time. And, yeah, shows are just great. I've been having the best time I've ever had, actually, on tour ever in my life. See?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Tell us a little bit about Capital Years. Did you get to pick all the songs, or did the label just say, oh, these are the ones that you're going to put out?
Yeah, no, they just call us, and they just called and said, do you want to do a collection? And so we said, yeah. And, it's obviously we've had a lot of singles, so we've been a band for almost 17 years. So, so it was that. It was pretty easy to pick them, just chronological order, and the singles, and then a couple other songs that are sort of, exactly what we do, that are favorites of all the people that are really into our band. Because you have singles that are like, hits, and then you've got the songs that are just hits with your crew, your gang, all over the world. They're the ones that people yell in between songs at you, and so we put a couple.
Solid on there?
Like Rolling On.
It's too bad.
Horse Pills was a charting single in a few countries. And that wasn't on there. So, it's not just singles. I mean,
Then we can do another compilation down the road.
Do you have any albums or songs that you're like the most proud of?
It changes for me constantly. I have different records. It seems like every time we record an album, I have a different album of ours that's my favorite at that time. Like, I think Dandy's Real Okay was my favorite when we made the last record. The one before, the Black Album, was my favorite. Changes.
yeah, personally right now, Auditorium or Warlords of Mars is my favorite of our records. It's pretty loosened up freed up from the opinions of others, that one.
Oh, I heard a rumor that you guys have group orgies. Is this a true statement? How do these get initiated?
Can you define that word?
I guess you can take it however you want.
No, I mean, you asked a question. What do you mean group orgy? What kind of things are you looking for exactly? What kind of things are you wondering?
I'm like thinking. I'm thinking.
Picturing when you say that.
I'm trying to imagine is it like a band orgy, or is it just group orgies like sexual orgies?
What exactly kind of?
Many people fucking at the same time together as one unit.
Piles of naked bodies.
Ooh,
Pretty much.
And what else? What else are they doing?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Because I like it better when you tell me.
So, no.
We don't confirm or deny rumors.
Okay, sounds good. So what kind of bands and artists are you guys listening to currently?
I listen to a lot of music from like the 1500s. That's sort of my thing. It's kind of what we do, except we use Simon and Garfunkel instruments, and they just use voices and maybe a little sack bud, a little cornet, But yeah, what do you listen to? She probably listens to more like shit that you would.
I've been listening to Harry Nilsson. I can't get enough of that guy right now. I just had put together that like 4 songs that I love were all him, and they're different enough from each other. I never had made the connection. Like jumping.
Yeah, he was an incredibly versatile singer.
Lime in the Coconut, Jump into the Fire, Everybody's Talking are so completely different from each other in my brain. Oh, I'm always kind of into the Vetiver, Fleet Foxes, Beirut thing, and then like the MIA, Santo Gold thing. I'm not sick of that. I don't really think brand new. I'm always about a year behind everybody. Yeah, I'm not trying to stay on top of music so much. Too much work.
This is a really good cookie.
You're really selling it.
Oh my gosh. I'm not selling it, I'm eating it. I wouldn't sell this thing for $1 million right now. I am loving this cookie.
So what was like one of the craziest experience on stage you've ever had?
I was the singer for Bauhaus for one song.
What song was it?
Bela Lugosi's dead. And then when we played with Bowie, we went on stage and, you know, they played some instruments, and he and I stood there and sang White Light, White Heat. And David said, before we went into that, he looks at me and he goes, "You're the only person who's walked onto my stage and sang with me in my entire career, except for Lou Reed." And that was 30 years ago to the week on this same stage. And the really bizarre thing is, when I asked you what song we should do together, you chose the same song that Lou Reed chose 30 years ago.
Awesome.
Weird. So.
Do you guys have the same birthday by any chance?
Lou? I don't think so. Someone would have told me.
He could be a Cancer, though.
Are you a Cancer? What are you?
Gemini. Triple Gemini.
I'm actually more like a George with a Ringo Rising.
What about you? Crazy show experiences?
I love when I get to play percussion with other bands, and probably one of the biggest ones was getting to play with Robert Smith and The Cure at Sasquatch Festival. I don't know if it was crazy, it was just fun. What else has happened? I should have been thinking of an answer while you were answering, huh?
Right.
So I also hear you like to get topless a lot on stage. Is it because it gets... Did they get hot, or...
Did they get hot?
Do they get hot?
The puppies get hot. I have to let them out. Run around a little bit.
Yeah, they need to breathe.
Let them bounce around. Let them jump around. Oh, they get so hot and sweaty in there.
I know that.
It kind of is. That is what it kind of seemed like back then, but it's been a while.
Did you just let the puppies out and you're at a show, you're sweating?
You know,
just
it gets really hot, especially like up in the pit and
jumping
everyone's like
around.
on you. It gets really hot.
Pop them out.
You get sweaty nipples concerts? I had sweaty nipples. I have to take my shirt off. There you go. Yeah. That's where it all started.
I'm wondering if that sweaty nipples and the taking the shirt off caused the orgies, but eventually.
Orgies.
That's what leads to the orgies.
What is this orgy thing?
You want to have an orgy with the Dandy Warhol.
I didn't say that.
Dirty little girl.
Get out of my head. So what do you guys have planned for like the next 5 years, if anything?
A lot of orgies. Same shit, different year, you know? I mean, just make cool records, find shit from the past that no one's doing. Wow, nobody noticed this amazing era of rockabilly or something. You know, and just go, oh man, we want to, let's do that. And that's what it is. It's like you got stuff you want to get out of you. You know, you got things, and what style, what kind of sound and vibe the music is like choosing a language that's most appropriate to the feeling you're trying to get out. I mean, if you want to talk about how fucking lonely you are and sad and cry a lot, you know, country is going to be a little more appropriate, you know, lighting, room, and mood. It's going to be in a more appropriate setting than, say, you know, early 80s California punk style or whatever. Whatever no one else is doing, you know, that should be, someone needs to go explore it, or no one's doing well. Just do that, you know, find it. Like things are, which is getting harder because bands are getting cooler and better, you know, and more well-informed. So.
Seinfeld or Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Oh, Seinfeld.
Weed or alcohol?
Weed.
Okay, favorite TV shows?
Dancing with the Stars.
Weird.
I love that
I couldn't watch it. I really tried.
It's really hard to watch.
I love it. I wanted to be a dancer when I was little, and so it's fun to watch them. And it's my secret fantasy to be on that show. I know I'd make it at least halfway.
You should really try to go for it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
TV show. The Money's in the Banana Stand.
Oh, Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
Isn't that so good?
God, the best TV show ever made was Arrested Development.
All right, cool, guys. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate you guys taking the time with our little camcorder to hang out.
My little camcorder.